Welcome, Ji. Uh, Let us discuss on some operators about flux and mono. This is the part of your reactive system, and in the reactive system, a specification that is specification is implemented by the multiple vendor. The vendors which I am talking about, the Spring implemented the reactive system specification as a project reactor, a part of the project reactor. And as per the reactive system specification, they are kind of one publisher and subscriber. The concept publisher is the source of data producer, and a consumer, a subscriber is the destination where data is received. Okay, so this publisher and this is a subscriber. So Spring Project Reactor is implemented. Uh, Publisher, two kind of publishers. One publisher is known as a mono, another is a flux, and the mono flux is a two. Both are have a some mono omit only 0 or 1 value, and your flux is a publisher can publish 0, 1, 2, dot dot, an element can be omit. Okay, so here I am going to write some example how we are going to create a flux, and some after creating a flux, I am creating some example of operators like filter, map, and after a publisher publishing the data, we have an option to subscribe this from subscriber. So I'm also demonstrate how to subscribe. This is the one basic features of uh, publisher is that this kind of publisher can be subscribed by multiple subscriber. Okay, this is the subscriber one, can be subscriber 2, can subscriber 3. Multiple subscriber can be associated as a registered with the one publisher. Okay, here I am also demonstrating how one publisher is a subscriber multiple subscriber. Okay, so let's first I am going to write uh, flux. So we are using the flux factory methods like a flux just as a I'm checking a range 1 to 10, and this is the flux. Okay, we have a flux. Now I have a flux created, and uh, if this is the one flux, and I want to now this flux is omit data from 1 to 10. So they are omitting data, and this is our publisher. This is our publisher, and this publisher can be subscribed by the multiple subscriber. So how to subscribe? For subscribing, I have to use the functions of flux dot subscribe. And subscribe, we have a whenever subscribers subscribe, they have a kind of receive uh, three kind actually this publisher and this subscriber whenever they are communicating to each other. So between the subscriber and consumer, there are three kind of signal can be transported. One signal is the data signal. Okay, data signal that actually on next publisher publish data, that is data is consumer subscriber. Second might be case in maybe there are some kind of error exception happen, then your error is sent by the second channel known as a error channel, and third channel transport way is the complete signal. means ki successfully we have completed our all the publisher data is subscribed, yeah, published to the subscriber. So these three means subscriber can receive three input, three kind of data. One is the data, one may be error, one might be a success. Means that means ki whenever a publisher submit data, data is completed. When all the data is all the data is produced by producer, they give a last signal matter successful completion. Our second option might be case even they are publishing data at that time during the some processing. If something error, yes, something exception happen, then they terminate to the error message. So publisher publish data will be successful with message or with some error message. Okay, so these are the three subscriber where they can get data, successful data. Yes, receive, received data. Second parameter might be you are getting some error. Show it's out. Here, yes, error that complete error log. And third, your success message means you are it's out, uh, success, successfully. See. So now this is the one subscriber. This is the publisher. So let's run it. So we notice here is the your receive one data, second data, third data, fourth data, fifth data, 10, and the last we are not getting kind of exception, and then you are successful completion of the. So this is the one subscriber. You can also maybe subscribe multiple subscriber here. Maybe you can apply here. Again, subscribe and let's see subscriber one, subscriber one. This is your subscriber two. So in this way, this is the one kind of a major difference you found if you notice about the Java 8 stream API. In stream, you also have some kind of similar data, some produce and consumer consume. Here, subscriber one subscribe successfully, and also subscriber two. Okay, so I'm talking about the Java 8 stream stream. Whenever stream produce data and some intermediate operation are performed after when terminal operation are performed for like for each turn some summation collect, after that this stream is closed and this stream cannot reuse, But here, if this flux is consumed by the subscriber one, that's not the meaning this subscriber is not subscribed by another subscriber. This flux can be subscribed by another subscriber. So this is the major difference between streams, Java stream and Flux. Flux can be subscribed with multiple subscriber. Means Flux can reuse multiple times through supplier. But in the custom stream, when you are invoking a stream dot once a stream is consumed, yeah, any terminal operation perform like I already saw for each you can say reduce or connect. After that, the stream is closed and you cannot again open or use this. So this is the kind of your the here you have options. You want to here I'm talking about the two operators. You can in this flux you have perform multiple operator they provide filter. Let's say I want to only subscribe the for a even number, not this subscriber one for even number, subscriber two for odd number. If you want, so you can do here subscriber dot let's key filter out. I want to filter uh, the number receive number number to even number. Okay, so this subscriber only subscribe the even number. If you want to this subscriber is subscribe on the odd number dot you can apply filter number given number of the two not equal to 0. In this way, so this subscriber one subscribing on even number, this subscriber may be on odd number. You can apply any kind of filters the omitted data which if you run it and that's what to it. Oh sorry, this is the model. Sorry, and run it again. Now here let's if you notice uh, subscriber one is subscribed only even value and subscriber 2 is subscribed only odd value. Okay, that means this is the source. They are producing data 1, 2, 3, all the data, but this is the two subscriber, subscriber 1 and subscriber 2. They say ki I want to only filter the even number. The only they are getting even. They want only odd. They were only odd. How can you filter out they are publishing all the data, but before sending to the subscriber I have applied filter out if my this condition is true only even number then give to the subscriber. Similarly, if my filter publisher publish all the data but I say filter to only odd value give to the subscriber. So filter, so a filter just like filtering just let's keep we have a producer and consumer. Let's keep producer omit one data and we have apply your filter function. If this data pass through filter so true then send to the subscriber, publisher and subscriber. This next data omit if they are this apply this filter function if success if fail drop it not to send to the subscriber. Third data come if they are filled to the functions criteria then they pass to the here. Fourth data again fail to the my conditions, not pass the filter. Similarly, whenever any produce items which apply with this filter function, if any filter is passed, give it to the subscriber as drop it. This way filters are working. Producers is producing data, consumer is consuming data. Between the producer and consumer, uh, first consume data and apply some filter. If filter works fine, then send data to the subscriber. If filter is failed with the particular conditions, they drop it, not send to the subscriber. Then second, then fourth. In this way, all the data published by publisher is filtered out. Okay. So filter operation is to filter out the value. Okay. Second operator we are going to discuss about the map. Map operator is used for just a kind of a transformation from let's see producer have a produce one object. Okay, and I want to consumer. Let's say they were one produce a type of data. I want to produce consumer want to consume B types of data. Any kind of conversion from one object to another object, that is come as a map. Sometime we are getting int value. Now I want to send as a double value. Sometime I want to make a double receiving producer produce double value, but our subscriber only want to integer value. They are just parse it. This is some kind of conversions. Maybe you are getting all the words, and now just subscriber only interested to get the count of the words, how many counts of the words. So we have a makeup transformation. Means ki, that means ki from producer between consumer, what producer data produce, what consumer want to consume. If consumer want not a same data, they want to some set value, yeah, change the status, yeah, transform one form to another form. That time we have to use a map function. Map is help for just taking one object and returning another object, so that subscriber can subscribe. So for that, let's see. I write in simple another example. Let flux dot range. Here I am passing just 1 to 100. If you have only one subscriber, so you don't need to assign any particular variables and then apply subscriber. Generally, we use get this flux in a particular object, so that from this object we can apply multiple subscriber. If I have only one subscriber, I will directly apply here subscribe method, and I want to only print the data part. I don't consider the error part and the successful part. So directly we just out our message printer. Okay, in this way sort generally. So here my sorry. Okay. So I have one flux, and here I am just want to filter out all the odd number. Yeah, number greater than 5. All the number greater than uh, let's keep 10. All the greater than number 5. So I want to filter out. And after that, keep the remaining number which I am getting. I want to make a multiple of 100. So here I have to apply map take number, and what they say is just map to double of this. Let's double those numbers. Okay. So here filter, we have a producer produce 1 to 100 item, but I am filtering out the number greater than 15, greater than 4, greater than 5. Means if above the 5 we have to getting all. If you want to less than 5, in any condition you can apply. That's why I want to only less than 5, all the number. and after that what the condition true, and after that again I apply the another function map, means ki what the input getting I am to just double those number, and after that just I am to subscribe, give the subscriber and subscribe the value. If you run it, here the 2 4 8 6 and 5 less than 5, 1 double, 2 double, 3 double, 4 double. In this way we have to apply any map operations. So uh, uh, so here one thing we have to notice that filter and map. If producer produce let's give 1 2 3 4 5 item, if apply the filter functions here, okay, filter function here, and they return to source might be 2 element or 3 element. Here we are getting a 5 element. Here our filter criteria made by only 3, so 3 elements are passed to the subscriber and sub. But in the case of let's key we have a here 1 2 3 4, if you apply the map function here, map function, and then they returns again 1 2 3 4. See, one object applied map functions and returns, second object applied map function return, third object applied map function returns, fourth object applied map function and return. That means key they returns your n into n, n into n. The number of input is the same as number of output. Here filter might be maybe the same, maybe less, depend upon your condition true or false. Okay. One things we have some time want to the log of any output. Let's see. I have a flux dot. You can create a flux dot just using the just, you can also create some, let's say just we have a value like hello. Mm, this is test data, and here is the flux, and now we have the subscribe. This I want to print the at the here if you run it, and they run the flat, their producer producing subscriber data, but I sometime for our understanding how the communication happen between the this is flat data, but sometime I want to some kind of log. So we have a log function which help us to know which data is publisher publish and which data is consumer consume, which methods they are invoking to between each others. If you apply log and run it, so here you look output look like this. This is the your output. First we have subscribe on subscriber, then send request, okay, and then after that on next hello, next means data channel, this on next, on next, on next, on completer. The on completion your success message, This is next data channel, data. This is producer producing data here. Here consumer consume those data. Producer produce hello, consumer consume hello. Producer produce is consumer. Producer produce data, here the consumer consume data. So this kind of producer, you can look like what producer produce data, what consumer consume data as well as. So these are the way generally Flux have a multiple operator. So here we have discussed only filters and map, and one is their log to show your detailed communication between a subscriber and a producer. Okay, hope it will be useful for you. Uh, thank you for watching this video.